Good evening, everybody, and welcome.
There you go.
There we go. We got the right buttons pushed.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Giants Coaches Show. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Jeff Ralph here. We'll talk to him in a minute. You are watching the Giants Coaches Show powered by Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28 on your Red River Communications cable stations. And also brought to you by the City Brew here. We're seated high above the bar restaurant area. And Hannah brought us some Cajun wings over there. Can you smell them?
I'm ready to get on those. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And some Thai peanut wings.
Yep, that's my speed right there. You don't like that spicy stuff, but I do.
You can have them. Yep, you and Jeff can have those. So
I just got to check to make sure stuff's working over here because we were all ready to go, and then that guy sat down, and then as usual, something doesn't work.
Something blows up.
I think it's him. I really do. He doesn't want to admit it, but
well, that's why I come early because I like to watch. The setup for the Three Borders Coaches Show is similar to your golf game, I think.
You got
Sporadic.
that right. You got that right.
Sporadic.
You got that right. Looks
funny.
good on paper. That's all I know.
That's funny.
Yeah, my practice swing is really good.
Good.
Yeah, exactly.
You look good.
Yeah, that's right.
When you do that.
All airport team.
Okay, tell me what that means. All airport.
I don't get a lot of playing time, but I look good walking through the airport.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. I gotcha.
I didn't make that up.
Took me a while.
That's Dick Vitale, so I didn't make that one up.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Copyright Dick Vitale.
Yep.
All right. Don't forget here at the City Brew, they've got some live music coming up next month. And June 8th, you got Zach Thomas coming in, and then June 22nd, Kyle Colby. And again, Hannah and the crew here doing a great job serving up food, and a nice crowd here this evening. So it's a beautiful night outside. It would have been a darn nice day for golf, huh?
It was a beautiful day today.
All right, Jeff Ralph joins us today here, the Huskies boys golf team coach. And Jeff, thanks for joining us, and glad you could be here. So you had a busy day today.
We up early, gone at 6:30 this morning off to Perham, and
Wow.
kind of a conference meet, kind of a non-conference meet. Some of the teams are going up to Bemidji this week, so in order to get us two tournaments, we went to Perham today, West Fargo, to an invite, and beautiful course, beautiful day, and the spring has been tough for the kids, and I especially feel bad. We only have one senior, Jackson Cluden, but the seniors that are playing baseball and softball and all those things, it's been tough for them the last 3 years. So a day like today makes up for it.
That's good. And so there was, how many teams were out there at Perham, or do you want to go back to the 15th here on Monday and talk about the one that we had at Boise Sioux?
Boise Sioux on Monday, the day was perfect.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day there, too.
It's still coming. I think all the kids said, and coaches told me today the greens were fantastic. I agree with that. The greens are really good at Boise Sioux. A good score for us. We shot 376. Bjorn had an 87, and we had a 90 from Jordan Jensen. Jordan Jensen's really coming on for us. But I think as a group, we've just found where we just kind of we just handcuff ourselves. We hurt ourselves with the high scores. And 376 is a good score, but our league is really good. Cheyenne's coming back. The two-time defending state champ, Red River's right there. I think won it 2 years before that. So the league is tough, and our kids, they're doing what they can, but it's a rough league. And, I think just for us to get to that point where we're not making triples and quads, then we'll really see our scores go down.
I see, just looking at the EDC here, just kind of looking at the top teams. Again, the usual suspects up there, Cheyenne, Red River. North's actually up there. Is that a surprise to you?
Yeah, North is a little bit. They lost a couple pretty good players last year. I think Shanley's probably the three, but, that hasn't panned out that way yet. I think North has a little bit of depth maybe that Shanley doesn't have. But, I think those four, maybe the biggest surprise is Davies being down in 6 there. They lost a lot of good players. They have Charlie Solberg back, but other than that, he's searching for guys. So, I really thought we would be in that group with Central and South, and we just haven't been able to put it together yet. I'm hoping it comes. Today we went we had 3 kids who stayed back in school for some testing stuff. They didn't get to go, and 2 of probably our top 3 best players, and Bjorn and Jordan. So, I thought maybe we could move up a little bit today. But again, the kids that went got some good experience. Garnett Anderson today, a kid that when we do qualifying, he's always just makes it. And today he shot a 95, his first time breaking 100. And as Coach Watson knows, as a golfer, it's a process. You get to where you break 100, you break a 90, now you got to break 80, and for Garnett to do that, I think if we could take his scorecard and combine it with Michael's. Michael Peterson had our low score with a 92, 7 pars and a birdie, and is 20 over. Well, Garnett had 2 pars today, but just didn't make much over a bogey. And if Michael could have done that today, he could have been right around 80. So, Michael's been a good play for us. I think Bjorn's been our best player, averaging 90 this year. But, it's good to see Garnett do that today. I think maybe solidify himself in that top 6. And, Michael's just coming. I think every tournament, I think, all right, here we go, Michael. And he said to me today, I just got to get past the first 2 holes. I don't know if I'm nervous or what. He said, I just don't play good. Then after that, I kind of get it going. So Michael's had, he's right there. It's just a matter of putting it all together. Bjorn's kind of been the same way. We're 6 or 7 pars and maybe a birdie and then a couple doubles or triples or whatever that derail the round, but he's right there. Jordan Jensen had another PR for us on Monday, a career low at 95. Or 90 as well, averaging 95 and shot a 90. And, there again, he kind of had that deal where he managed the course a little better, didn't get an 8 or a 9. And, those 8 and 9s pop up, they just kill you there.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, right. We have, those 4 guys, and then we have 4 others. Isaiah Brusher, a freshman who's played really well, was kind of gone early and came back, and now he's playing pretty good. Aiden Bowen has been right there every tournament, kind of off and on. Evan Doctor has kind of been in our 8th spot, probably will be there, but a kid who's just raw, and I think he's starting to figure out the game a little bit. And then our 1 senior, Jackson Cluton, those 4 guys, kind of battling with those other 4 to see who gets to go to the regional tournament. And we've been busy. Coach Bacco took a team to Detroit Country Club Monday, went to Dakota Winds yesterday. He was in Moorhead at the Meadows today. So we got all our young kids a chance to play, and that's good. That's building, some depth for us. We're really young. Jackson's a senior, and then everybody else is sophomores and freshmen. So
I was just looking at the roster that you've got here, and I don't see 1 junior. And like you said, you got 1 senior in Jackson Cluton.
Yep.
And then everybody's freshmen and sophomores.
They're young. And then we got a bunch of 7th graders that if you gave them 5 buckets of balls, they'd bash everyone out there. They like to play. And I think they're kind of figuring some stuff out too. But the tournament experience is what they need, and we're trying to get them that. And Coach Bacco's been on the road with them all week. And we'll get them 1 more before school gets out. And then we kind of end that JV for them. So we have 2 tournaments left. We're going to the Meadows on Monday. That's a state qualifier, so if you can shoot 79 there, you can qualify. And then we have Rose Creek on Thursday, the day after our school gets out. We'll go up actually on Wednesday and play a practice round at Oxbow to see, that course. And
good.
Everything I've heard about it, it's a difficult golf course to play, so we're going to have to figure some things out when we're there, make some notes, and hopefully we can play well. And realistically, are we going to qualify for state? I think it'll be tough for us to do that. But I think just our experience, I tell the boys every day, it's just a process now. We got to fight through and do that. And I think going to Oxbow and playing will be one of those things that will really be a good learning experience for us.
Yeah, and has the EDC ever been at Oxbow before?
No, we haven't played at Oxbow probably since 2005, I think.
Oh, wow.
It was right. We used to play, when I first started in 2003, we would play there once a year, and then once they kind of got more private, they just didn't.
Oh.
There's not really many kids, I think, that play out there. A few from Cheyenne, I think, but they just don't have us out there. And we would love to go there, and I think I'm hoping this is a breakthrough. Our girls are going to actually play there this fall. So hopefully, it'll be an opportunity for the EDC to get out at Oxbow. Really good golf course, and you have to play good golf to play well there.
So a little bit of golf left for the for the boys here. So we're getting toward the end of the season, and like you said, the season actually ends after school is done.
Yep. 2 weeks from today. If school gets out in a week, and then a week after that, we're done. So our kids are battling, and they're working hard. Tomorrow we'll be on the course trying to do some things to shore up some stuff. And, I think, you like the weather to be nice, but when the weather's not nice, we can go do what we want out on the course, which is really good for our boys.
And you both, Brian, I'm going to bring you into this conversation too, as well as basketball coaches, and then you do the golf in the fall and in the spring here, Jeff. You got to work with young kids, and that's it's a process. I mean, it's just you're not going to start out with all these freshmen and sophomores on there, and it's going to be tough to be at the top of the league. So.
It really isn't. But these kids they're fun to be around.
Yeah.
They want to play.
Great kids.
I said to them, should we play today or should we play tomorrow or Friday at practice? Both days.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to get out and play, and it's fun to be out with them and do that and then work on their games. And, Aiden Bowen, we worked on his chipping the other day, and when he finishes on Monday, he comes up and he goes, thanks for helping me with my chipping. I'm playing a lot better. It's like, well, there we go. I mean, there's one of those shining lights at the end that you see with kids, and it's really a lot of fun to be with them. And again, just like basketball, a little more success.
Yeah.
It would feel good for them to have that. But I think they're seeing that maybe a little more work by us, a little more experience, and we'll get there.
You get half the battle done. You get kids that want to play.
Yep.
Sometimes it's a struggle to get kids to go out and play. They just do it for whatever. But to have kids that want to play, some young kids that want to play, I mean, you'll see it. It's a progression.
And with golf, it's a lifetime sport. I had a boy tell me the other day, Coach Ralph, I don't really care how good I get, or I don't care how many tournaments I play, but I want to be able to go with my dad to Arizona in the winter. He goes, I'm a farmer. But when I go to Arizona with my dad, I want to be able to play golf and get around the course.
Yeah.
And he said, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's part of this activity for us too. So
Yep.
that kind of makes it fun in that realm too. So we got some lifetime experience stuff, and also some kids like Bjorn, like Michael, that want to be competitive and want to play good too. So it'll be fun for them.
Yeah, I started playing golf. I got a lot of quality time with my dad. We played a lot of golf together. So it was a little fighting. He has a different scoring system than me, so it's tough to win.
Foot wedge does not count, huh? All right, again, you guys both working with the youngsters. I think Coach Amanda Lunsetter here coming up next. She's probably got the same thing with a young group of kids, and so it's a process.
It is,
and you guys got to do it. All right, Jeff. Final words here about Jackson Cluton, your senior. This is our final show here for the spring, so let's just. He's just a great kid, period. You had him in basketball. And
and the kid, he comes out, finishes his round today, I think maybe 104 or something today, 105, and he goes, Coach, I'm right there.
Good for him.
And I think he is. I think I'm pulling for him. I want him to be on our all-conference team or our conference team and get to go play at that tournament. He got some new irons this year and has worked, and it's like Coach said, it's not an easy game to play.
Nope.
And for Jackson, as maybe a late starter, coming to the golf tournament, I want him to do well. And he's one of those kids that you put your arm around when you're done, and you thank him for all he's done for our program. I told him the other day, I go, we got a senior and a sophomore and 4 freshmen on the bus, and it's nice to have someone in the back who's making sure those guys aren't goofing off and doing things they're not supposed to. I'm driving the bus, so just a great kid and a good senior year for him. He played a good player on the football team and one of our guys on the basketball team, and now just a leader on the golf team. And I couldn't be happier for Jackson and what he's done for us. And hopefully he can put up a couple of good scores for us and move on this year.
That'd be good. All right, Coach. You got anything else for Coach?
No, I'm good.
All right. Jeff, thanks again for being on our Spring Coaches Show, and we'll see you in the fall.
Always enjoy coming out.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
All right. We'll be right back here. Amanda Lunsetter's on deck. She's standing by waiting here, and we'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent. A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Washing your car just got a whole lot cheaper. With All Seasons Car Wash Unlimited plans, you can wash your car whenever you want for as little as $33 a month. You can even wash your pet at All Seasons Car Wash. So this fall, keep your vehicle and your pet clean. Conveniently located at 1300 4th Avenue South next to Tractor Supply Company in Wahpeton. To enroll in an unlimited car wash plan, please visit allseasonscw.com. Studio 22 Designs, located at 904 16th Avenue North in Wahpeton, offering boutique retail and custom photography, specializing in senior sessions, newborn, children, family, and professional headshots. With over 10 years of professional photography experience, Studio 22 Designs provides high-quality, creative photography that you will cherish for years to come. Studio 22 Designs boutique retail and custom photography. Book your session today, 701-430-1024.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The whole time, or
no? I'm just answering. Chad said to say hi.
Okay. Chad, how are we looking? How are we sounding? That's what we want to know.
We're sounding good.
All right, there we go.
That's what he said.
As long as we can please Chad, we're happy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. And then we got rid of Jeff Ralph. Got me wound up here.
Causing all the technical issues up here.
Well, get me going.
All right, we are on the Giants Coaches Show here on Three Borders Sports Network. We are powered by Red River Communications on cable channel number 28. We made a channel change from 125 down to 28, so we're on Red River Communications cable channel 28 right now. And we're also brought to you by the City Brew here. Hannah and the crew have brought us up some wings. And did you get a taste over there?
I did. I had some cheese curds.
Okay.
I'm not from Wisconsin, but I like cheese curds.
So Hannah brought us some stuff to eat. There's a lot of things going on, and we're now joined here by head coach of the Huskies tennis squad and the girls tennis squad, and none other than Amanda Lundsetter. Amanda, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
You got some alumni down there, you said.
I do. I got the Aaron Bone and Xander Bone down there. They graduated.
How about
now
that?
It's a hot minute now.
They're waving now. There you go. Yeah. So.
And lots of alumni actually appearing out on my courts.
Yeah, you were talking about that before we went on the air. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, no, I feel pretty blessed. Every summer they come back.
Yeah, that's
I can't get rid
cool.
of them.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome.
That's cool.
The men, a lot of my male tennis players come back, and so I've had a couple out there hitting with the girls, which is awesome for them because then they get to hit against a little bit harder hitters. So David Cummings was out there today along with Douglas Burby. And just awesome to have both the guys and the girls out there hitting together definitely helps each one of them sharpen up some skills.
That's very
they
cool.
need, so.
Yeah, that's very cool. Well, I want to go back here to last Friday here, Coach, and you had a victory here for the squad here.
Yeah.
You defeated Fargo South 6-3, and so it was a pretty good outing here for your squad.
Oh, absolutely. That was a really fun, competitive match. We ended up having to play indoors just because we were unsure of what the weather would do, and so we played at Quartz Plus in Fargo, and the girls really turned it on. It was awesome, and I've been really on them lately about being intense when they play, have some intensity and be fearless, and they did just that, and their communication was on point, and so we locked it in all 3 doubles, which was awesome, great success to see it in all 3 brackets, and then also winning at 1 singles, 4 singles, and 5 singles. So Liz continued her streak there, bouncing her girls 6-0, 6-0.
Wow.
So quite the sweep. And then
Yes.
Lily took her girl down at 6-1, 6-2, so equally impressive. And Carmen battled. She was one of the last matches, and she ended up winning in the tie break in the second set. So all the ladies now have a win underneath their belt, which is huge because learning how to win is a big deal for us, especially being the underdog frequently.
Yep.
And then the other night we played Grand Forks Central.
Yes.
And that was also a fantastic match. There was some adjusting that needed to be done, kind of watch them kind of take a step back from South. But, a couple of girls did still flourish forward. Brenna Erdman was really competitive in her singles. She ended up falling, but you could see that the intensity was still there. However, both her and Liz at 1 doubles, playing extremely hard competitors who are state goers, took the win at 1 doubles, 6-3, 6-3, which might be one of my first doubles wins as the head coach for Wapton against Grand Forks Central at number 1. So that was a really big deal. And then Liz took down the number 1 Maddie Staus at a 6-4, 6-4 win. Oh. So those are 2 record breakers for us because we've never beat a Grand Forks school at number 1, and we didn't just beat them at 1 singles, we beat them at 1 doubles as well. So that was a big break for us, and have to hand it to Liz because she absolutely grinded and was hitting shots that were just...
The intensity.
Oh, it was insane.
Yep.
And the Grand Forks Central girl was really sure. She hit winner shots, and Liz would get her racket on it, and the girl just stand there and stare just because she couldn't believe it.
Awesome.
So it was really great tennis, and watching them move forward, all of them are just doing so many amazing things. I'm really proud of my seniors. Today they had their senior tea.
Senior tea?
Yep, the girls go and have senior tea, and
like tea, the drink. Really? Well, that's pretty cool.
So I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
And, it was a reminder that they're graduating, which is a big sad for me because I have such great girls, and each one of them leads in their own way. Kyrie's very smiley and positive and bright and happy, and Lily is more calm and collected and also very smiley and easy to approach, and just the younger girls really gravitate to her and listen to her. And Liz, of course, she leads by example, and of course in her actions and in her play, and of course her kindness as well. I mean, have 3 girls on your team that are intelligent and beautiful and hardworking and generous, that they are the standard for sure.
Great people inside and out.
Yes, absolutely.
And athletes as well, so that's pretty cool. So I'm glad you mentioned your seniors here because this is our final spring show here, but you still got some more work to do. Thursday, tomorrow, you got the other Grand Forks team the way it looks.
Yeah, we're going to face off with Red River, and we invite everyone to come out and support and cheer us on. We would love to have you out.
No admission.
No admission. So it should be a really good time, and you'll notice it's Crazy Sock Night as well.
Crazy
Senior
Sock
night.
Night. How about that?
So wear your craziest socks. We'll make it a tennis outing, and we look forward to really taking it to Red River and seeing what kind of upset we can create there as
Yeah,
well.
they're in the middle of the pack, and so it's a doable thing.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
All right, so then you've got a JV event up in Fargo, you said.
Yep, we're going to take our JV girls up to get a little bit more experience at a tournament level, something that for some of our newer players they've never experienced or know how to play. So that'll be fun for us and start growing and grooming our younger girls to become our next seniors in the future. And then next week we have our play-in on Monday, and then we have EDC Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So it starts, the tournament starts for you. You got one more EDC game. Is that going to have an influence on if you win? Right now you're sitting in what, 10 or 7, excuse me?
Yeah, right now we're up there.
8, yeah.
But we broke with West Fargo, and so what my expectation is we'll end up playing West Fargo. We happen to not have 2 varsity players the day we played West Fargo, so I'm hoping that is a good fit for us. But definitely if we end up competing and upsetting Red River, yeah, that would make a significant difference.
It would, yeah.
Well, it's exciting.
And in an EDC that following weekend. That's Memorial Weekend, isn't
Yep.
it? Yeah,
Yep.
that's the weekend there.
Yep, so we are doing so many things. We're going to be EDC tennis, we'll be doing graduation parties,
Yeah.
we will be trying to get all our grading in. It's
Yeah.
going to be
All
it's
that
going to be a show. So
All right, Amanda Lundsetter, appreciate you coming up again. We want to give hats off to Liz and Kyrie and Lily, and
yeah,
I know you got emotional to talk about them, so I'm not going to
it's
ask
tough.
anymore,
It's hard
so.
to say, but like I said, these girls are knocking it out. I got
Yep.
my champion power lifter. I have my salutatorian, homecoming queen, and then I got my grinder, my tennis diehard, and I'm proud of all 3 of them and everything that they've achieved, both on and off the courts.
Awesome. All right, great job, Coach, and great job, girls, and good luck tomorrow as you take on Grand Forks Red River at home. Make sure you come by and check it out. There's no admission here. They're just on the southwest corner of the high school, so just come out there and watch some free tennis and cheer them on.
We appreciate it.
All right, Amanda Lundsetter, the Huskies girls tennis coach, joining us. I think Larry Lash is sitting over there chewing on some wings, so we'll have Larry Lash coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
OSPTI offers pediatric physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We work with children of all ages that have a variety of conditions that may limit or delay their functional activities. Through therapeutic play, our goal is to help each child participate alongside their peers to their full potential.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, We offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. City Brew Hall in Wahpeton is your family restaurant with chef-inspired food and friendly staff. Don't miss their weekly events, including live music, trivia, bingo, and more. Happy hour specials Monday through Friday, along with game day specials during all of your favorite sporting events. 24 beers on tap and brunch served Saturday and Sunday with bottomless mimosas. You're sure to find something you'll love. Follow City Brew on Facebook to see what's happening. If you'd like to join their great team at City Brew, head to brewrestaurants.com/employment. City Brew Hall in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
There you go. Then turn the music down so I can hear myself.
I didn't know what I was doing there for a second.
You got too busy eating wings, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I don't know.
You have
why.
the Cajun ones? Did you try them both?
I tried them both.
Did you?
Yeah. There might not be anything left for Dodge when he gets here. So.
Well, I know Larry was over there. I didn't ask Larry what he had.
It's real good. It's real good.
Which ones did you have?
I think I had the Cajun. Real spicy.
Ones?
Yeah.
See, you're a spicy guy. I'm not a spicy guy.
Both of those are really good.
Welcome to the Giants Coaches Show. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Larry Lash. We'll get to him in a minute here, head coach of the Huskies track team. And we're live here from the City Brew, and we're powered by Red River Communications and cable channel number 28. And we're sponsored by the Giants Snacks. So thank you, everybody, and thanks to all of our sponsors as well. And Larry's been pretty busy here, Brian. He said that he spent his last umpteen days here over at the track, starting back with the Anderson Schuler relays that Breckenridge hosted.
Yeah, pretty much live at the track. Just take a nap on a high jump pit and go home and feed the dog and say hi to the wife and go back to the track.
Yeah. And so how did we do? Did we get any more state qualifiers? Okay, so let's go back now. It was Friday was the Schuler track meet?
Thursday.
Thursday was the Schuler. Then Monday you had the last chance here.
Correct.
In Wahpeton hosted the last chance with 8 other teams. And then you had
the little kids, the Twin Towns track meet last night, which is always fun.
That was fun, too. So let's talk about just some of the results and stuff that you had here for the last couple of days.
Well, on Monday night, we had a really nice surprise. Latea Lunenburg, who's been throwing the javelin pretty well for us.
What?
She pulled one back and released it, and 109 is qualifying, and she threw hers 110. So she punched her ticket to Bismarck.
Been waiting for it.
Yep.
Did you buy her ticket to Disneyland or something?
No, I took her to go get something to eat afterwards.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that to take care of it.
Yeah, she qualifies. It cost me money. So you do what you want with that.
No, and she's been doing well in our 4x1 relay as well. But, no, it's pretty cool. We got Emma Bonsis that's qualified in javelin now.
So 2 qualifiers in javelin.
Yep. And Reagan Woolwards is knocking on the door. She's only like 3 or 4 feet away from it.
Wow.
So we might have 3. Rod Brewer's doing a heck of a job with our javelin throwers. Credit to Rod.
Okay.
And let's see what else we got here. Andrew Watuski, man, he had a huge pole vault the other night. Our school record is 14.3. He cleared 13.6, and he had some really nice attempts at 14 feet. Definitely doable. Not just like a lucky jump at 13.6. It was legit.
Good for him. And I got to plug one of our sponsors, the Daily News. Robert Wanek had a very, very cool picture of him clearing that bar.
Absolutely.
If you haven't seen it there, go and get the Daily News or look it up online. And it's a pretty cool picture of Andrew clearing that.
So then
13-6.
our 4x1 relay team had a nice time drop, and I think now they're sitting at number 10 in the state. But every time we run it, we get a little bit faster. So we're not peaking yet. We still got we got EDC on Friday, and then we have state next week. So the kids are doing well at the right time. Our girls 4x4 relay just missed qualifying. They missed it by half a second. 4:16.24 is qualifying. They ran a 4:16.73. And but prior to that, they ran 4:16. Their previous best time was I think 4:22. Before that it was 4:27. Before that it was 4:34. So I mean there's steady improvement in that relay.
And I remember you coming up into the press box after the track meet was done, and you said that, and it was just like, we were that
so
close. That close. And all right, so then anybody else that you can think of off the top of your head?
Oh yeah, Dan Bergman, he's our Netherlands runner, European, and he broke 5 minutes in the mile. He's been working on that all season, so it's just nice to see those kids hit the benchmark. Noah Berge ran a 2:07 in the 800-meter relay split.
What do you got to run in the mile to get qualified?
Get the state, you have to run a 4:34.
4:34.
Yeah. So some really nice improvements there. Anya Warney is a junior, first year in track, and every time she runs 100 or 200, she drops some time in it. So that's exciting. Jada Fobb ran a really nice 400 down at the Howard Wood Relays in South Dakota.
Yes.
And she's sitting really well in the 400-meter dash in the state. I mean, I think she's sitting in top 10. Our boys 4x1 relay is sitting top 10 in the state right now. Scout Woods is continuing to impress. I believe, I didn't look after last night's meet. Let's see what day. Yeah, was there a meet last night? No, 2 nights ago. Monday
night. Yep.
I believe she still has this top throw in the state in the discus, and I think she's ranked 3rd in the shot put. Ethan Manock is still ranked 2nd in the discus. We got our boys 4x2 relay qualified. We qualified that at the Schuler Relays, and that's with Bo Arnstein, Trayton Mauk, Jackson DeVries, and our pole vaulter Andrew Watuski jumped in that one.
That's right.
So that was exciting as well. So we did add that event to our state track meet agenda. So as it sits right now, we have 4 girls going, Matea and Emma in javelin, and then Scout in the throws, and Jada Fobb in the 400 and a high jump.
Yep.
And then in the boys right now, we got the 4x1 relay, 4x2 relay. Trayton Mauk qualified to 100 at Jamestown.
Oh, at Jamestown he did that.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's running that, and he's long jumping, so he has 3 events right now. Ethan Manock got the long jump at Jamestown as well, so he's going in the long jump and the discus and the javelin.
And the javelin, yep.
Yep.
He just thrown the javelin once or something, hadn't he? And then he qualified that, right?
Yep.
Once or twice?
Yep. And now he's going to throw it again at EDC.
Oh, is he?
So he's been working on it.
Okay.
Just hasn't thrown it much in competition. Arm's been a little sore, but he feels he's ready to go now.
Okay.
So yeah, Friday we have our EDC track meet coming
That's
up.
Crazy, it's already coming up.
So that's Friday. It's at Fargo South, 3 in the afternoon, and we're going to get that girls 4x4 qualified. We have a pretty fast girls 4x1 and 4x2 on the track.
Yep.
So hopefully the baton gets around the track quickly, and we get those qualified, and a lot of other kids are just going to try to get some personal best times in the season.
So I know my partner here, he's heading off to Bismarck Memorial Weekend now, so his plans
thanks.
are
I had to
made.
make plans to go to Bismarck now, so appreciate that.
Hey, everybody loves going to Bismarck for state track meet.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's
I've
always
never
fun.
been, so
I was just going to say,
haven't been.
You're going to love it.
My son had gone back in the Ryan Smith days. They were on the 4x4 or 4x1 relay, and they made it for state. And it was a very, very cool place to watch track.
It is. It's really
cool.
fun. Yep. It's at Dakota Bowl. And,
I've only seen it on TV.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
All right, Larry, good luck at the EDC
Thank you.
track meet. And any seniors you want to recognize here? This is our final
we
program,
got
so let's just
one of our
talk about
throwers
seniors.
is Elena Lajesh. She's a senior.
Yep.
And I guess like Scout gets all the accolades deservingly, but you got to have a senior like Elena.
Yeah.
That she's kind of the glue who keeps kids stuck together.
Okay.
And she's shown a lot of improvement over the years, and I'm really happy she came out for track a little bit later. She didn't come out as a freshman or a sophomore, but she's been a great addition to our track team. Then, of course, on the boys' side, we got Bo Arnstein, who's been good. Jacob Burnt. Here's how good of a coach I am. He said, hey, Coach, Anderson Schuler Relays, I let the kids do something different. He goes, I want a high jump. So he's never done it before. Goes out there, he clears 5:10.
Oh, wow.
And then he cleared 5:10 again last night. Wow. Or Monday night. So, yeah, he's I guess I missed out on that one. But he just joined track as a junior as well, so. So he's another senior. I mentioned Bo Arnstein has been solid for me over the years. Andrew Watuski is going to be, he's a great kid. He works harder than anybody out there. That's why he's doing so well in the pole vault. Reagan Wohlers, big asset to the track team, another senior girl. So, yeah, we got some great seniors. We're going to miss those kids. Yeah, Emma Bonch is another senior. Annika Berkelo was hurt this year. She's traveled with the team, though, to help keep times and keep stats and help kids out. So, no, we have a really solid crew. And every year you miss them, but you know what? Other kids come up and they just kind of they take the lead from what those kids left behind. So it's great to have good seniors.
That is very, very cool. All right, Larry Lash, I'm going to let you go, but again, good luck to you and both teams in the EDC and then already to those state qualifiers and get that 4x4.
Yeah, let's get some more kids going. Let's load the bus.
That would be. I got one more question I got to ask so quick. You said the 4x1 included, I think, was it Andrew Watuski or was that the 4x2?
The 4x1 has Jacob Burnt, and then the 4x2 is Andrew Watuski.
Okay.
Then the other three are Jackson DeVries, Trayton Mauk, and Bo Arnstein.
When you qualify for state with those 4 runners, are they the 4 runners that have to do it at state?
No,
two,
we can
sub somebody.
We can substitute if we need to.
Okay. Okay. I couldn't remember that rule or not, so I just wanted to clarify. All right. I'm going to let him go. Anything else for Larry?
No.
All right. Let's go.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Larry Lash, head coach of the Huskies boys and girls track teams, and good luck at EDC and the state. And good luck, boys and girls. We'll be right back with Eric Erlandson. We're going to talk some more track for the Cowboys coming up right after this.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Giants Coaches Show right here on Three Borders Sports Network, and we are powered by Red River Communications and cable channel number 28. And we're also brought to you by the City Brew here. We're seated high above the bar restaurant area. Don't forget the City Brew has got live music on June 8th with Zach Thomas and June 22nd with Kyle Colby. And then also we want to thank Hannah and the crew here for treating us good up here. A lot of delicious food over there. She brought us up some wings and some cheese curds. And I think our guests are enjoying that too as well. So
came straight from a football meeting, so I was hungry.
Yeah, I bet you were. Well, they're eat up when you're done too.
Okay.
So, all right, we're joined now by head coach of the Cowboys track team. That's Eric Erlandson sitting to my left. And Eric, thanks for coming up again one more time.
Yep, thank you for
this
having
is
us.
our final spring show here, so before the night's over, we got to make sure we mention the seniors if you got them. I'm putting you on the spot here.
You are putting me on the spot, but it's pretty easy for me, though.
Okay, so we'll talk about the seniors here at the end of the of your segment here. But last Friday, as Coach Larry Last just talked about here, you had the Anderson Schuler relays over at NDSCS.
Yeah, they got a nice facility there.
Yeah,
it's
it works
beautiful,
out nice.
beautiful,
Yep.
And it was a beautiful night.
Yep, it was a gorgeous night.
Things went pretty well.
Okay.
Just a couple of comments on that as far as the highlights were for us. One thing was Brian Martinez. I've mentioned him before.
Yes, you have.
He came out just to try to get faster and stronger for
football player. Yeah.
And again, he has PRs, and he's starting to become one of our top throwers right now. So he had a PR in the shot and the disc, and so that's nice to see him. He continues to get better and better every time.
Good for him.
And the one thing as far as the Anderson Schulers is kind of sticks out for our team is we're starting to get some pole vaulters. Kyler Materi is volunteering, coming over, working with our guys.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had pole vaulters for a couple of years now.
Okay.
In fact, I had to go get Coach Lash to get a pole that fit some of our guys because there are certain weight restrictions, and I'm learning all this stuff now.
Sure.
And so Kyler's get him going here, and we had a boy go over 9.6. David Erlandson went over 9.6.
There you go, David.
So,
congratulations.
Yeah. It was kind of fun. And then we got Bailey and Bailey Evans and Henry Sledadall and Troy Burnt all got over the bar too. So
good for them.
Yeah, so it's just a start. We're just getting going.
Just learning it.
Yeah,
so,
it's
and
kind
of
of
course,
fun.
David's young. He's what, freshman?
He is a freshman.
Yep. So he's got a few years to hone that.
And we have we'll talk about that. And when you talk about our seniors, we do only have one. So that's pretty easy for me to do it at the end here. So.
All right.
But then last night we had the Anderson Schuler, or not the, excuse me,
the
Heart of Lakes.
Yeah.
And that was a beautiful night, and actually it was probably nice that some smog, or is there some kind of fire up north?
Yeah, there's Canadian fires.
Okay.
Going on. But this was in Pelican.
It was in Pelican, but it was pretty warm.
Was it?
And I think it would have been a lot warmer had we not had some block,
haze,
some haze that kind of blocked the. So I was kind of happy for that in a way, but it's good for the lungs or not. But we had a lot of PRs.
Good.
And
all right.
it's a big night for a couple of our guys. Paul Armitage had, I think, three. Let me look here. I think three PRs. He had a PR in his triple jump, a PR in his long jump, and in his high jump too. So he had three PRs last night. So he's just, Paul was out I think as an 8th grader, and now he's a sophomore. He came back out, and he's just getting better and better and better.
So his freshman year he skipped and
I think he played baseball.
Okay.
His freshman year.
Okay.
I think he did. So, but he came back now, and he's just
improving
by leaps and
Good for
bounds.
him.
It's nice to see PR still happening this time of year. That's a good thing. You're peaking yet. So that's what I'm seeing a lot of right now.
Yep.
The other one was Ethan Loretzen. He had 3 PRs too. He had in his triple jump and the long jump, and his 400 time. So it was nice to see again. Peaking, we're getting better and better as the year goes on here, so that's good to see. As far as our placers, we had Jacob Kunkel placed in the high jump and the long jump. Yep. And with Jacob last year, I think he did 6.4 last year, but it was kind of earlier in the year. It would have been like about a couple weeks earlier, and he did the 6.4, and we thought, well, maybe we overworked him a little early in the year as far as jumping, and his legs got a little tired because he had. So this year we've taken a little different approach.
Okay.
We're not hitting it quite as hard early on, and now he's starting to hit his form. So we're hoping to peak. It's subsection, sections, and state. That's where our goal is, and I think he's starting to feel it. I could tell in his eyes that he's starting to feel it, and it's getting. We're going to peak at the right time. I'm very optimistic of that. So that's
very cool.
A positive thing for him.
Did you have a height written down? What did
he went 6'2".
Well, it's
2 inches.
There.
It's 2 inches below his PR.
He's
PR is 6'4". So it's just little things that didn't get him the higher than that. So he plays second with that. But I can just tell. I think he's peaking at the right time.
That's good.
And that's good to see. So, and that's really our highlights for I guess again, Brian. I just wrote down Brian's name again. He had PRs at the Anderson Schuler, and now he had PRs again last night with his shot put. So kind of fun to see that again.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. All right, what's coming up? What's next? You had the Heart of Lakes Conference tournament yesterday.
We're going tomorrow to Ada. It wasn't on our schedule originally. So we're heading to Ada tomorrow. And I guess as somebody was saying at the meet last night that this is going to be a big meet. So I don't know. We might get home at midnight. I'm not sure. But we're leaving about noon and hopefully get home at a decent hour.
Yeah, when there's a lot of teams, it usually takes a while, especially for throwing events, doesn't it?
And that's what I'm kind of new to this whole track thing. I'm not as experienced as others, like Coach Lash. I mean, I think I wearing his ear out talking to him about things, but he's really good about getting advice, and I really appreciate all of his help.
Yeah.
But we're learning the failed events are, especially with the new timing. The old days where they had stopwatches, and then they had to compare, and then they had to look, and then they had to write it down.
Yeah.
Now it's about as fast as you can run them through. That guy is up top, and he just looks at he's writing it. It's just popping right out.
It's good to go. Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. I love that. It speeds the whole thing up, and it's really it adds to the sport, I think. So.
Absolutely.
And after tomorrow, then we have subsections the following Thursday.
Okay.
And then sections the next Thursday, and then state the following Thursday. So it's just like after tomorrow.
So your state is after Memorial Day.
Our state is like the 8th. June 8th.
Oh, it's way out there.
Yeah,
I'm
it's into that.
Wow.
Yeah. The guys that go to state, they get a little extra schooling or whatever. They get to stay around a little longer. So
if anybody in Minnesota's got a Legion baseball player, that might delay their start of their season.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, again, let's talk about your senior here. You got one that you can remember. So.
I got one, and actually, he's pretty. We're fortunate to have him. It's actually Goose, our foreign exchange student.
Yes.
He is actually our student manager. I think he would have probably run track had he hurt his knee during football. But he stays involved. He stays with the Buttses and stays involved. And just, that's just kind of all our kids. I just can say it again. I just really enjoy our kids that we have. And, and their work ethic is going to pay off for these guys. So, but, Goose is our lone senior. He's our manager.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yep.
All right, Coach, you got anything else there? And
nothing else.
I'll let you loose.
Yeah. So we're getting ready for the end of the year here, and I think we're peaking at the right time for some people.
That's cool. Yeah, it's cool to see Jacob do that 6'2".
Yes. Yeah. And this, I mean, 6'2", he went, but he was looking better than that.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was watching him going, this is looking good.
This is what he's supposed to do.
Yep.
All right, peaking at the right time. All right. Coach Eric Erlandson, head coach of the Cowboys track squad. Again, Eric has got some final stuff coming up here, so good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, Eric, again, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming in for our spring sports.
Appreciate it.
All right. Eric Erlandson, Cowboys track coach. We'll be right back with Andrew Lundsetter, Huskies baseball coach, coming up right after these messages.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Washing your car just got a whole lot cheaper. With All Seasons Car Wash Unlimited plans, you can wash your car whenever you want for as little as $33 a month. You can even wash your pet at All Seasons Car Wash. So this fall, keep your vehicle and your pet clean. Conveniently located at 1300 4th Avenue South next to Tractor Supply Company in Wahpeton. To enroll in an unlimited car wash plan, please visit allseasonscw.com. Studio 22 Designs, located at 904 16th Avenue North in Wahpeton, offering boutique retail and custom photography, specializing in senior sessions, newborn, children, family, and professional headshots. With over 10 years of professional photography experience, Studio 22 Designs provides high-quality, creative photography that you will cherish for years to come. Studio 22 Designs boutique retail and custom photography. Book your session today, 701-430-1024.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Auntie.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Giants Coaches Show, our spring edition of the Coaches Show, and we're powered by Red River Communications, cable channel number 28, and also brought to you by the City Brew. And Hannah and the crew have done a nice job here and brought us some food up here. And also, we want to remind you that they've got some live music with Zach Thomas on June 8th, and on June 22nd, they have Kyle Colby. So we've got some things going on here at the City Brew, and we thank them for hosting us all year we've been here.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
Been fun.
So we thank them for doing that.
Get a little exercise coming up here.
Yeah, everybody loves that ladder. Andrew says, yeah, no big deal. But when you get my age, Andrew, it'll be a different story. So, all right, we're joined now by head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies baseball squad. That's Andrew Lundsetter. And Andrew, thanks for joining us again on our final show for the spring.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right, the Huskies having a good season here so far. I think at least when I printed it off at around midnight last night, it looked like you guys are sitting fourth in the EDC at 7-3.
That's correct, yeah.
So that's pretty cool to be sitting in that spot, and just, you're just a whisker away from third, and again, the top teams are at 9-1, so you're not that far out of the top part, but you're going to get that top 4 seed, so that'll help.
Yeah, we've
if we hang on, we got one more game to go.
We've been in the top half, the top 4, I guess, pretty much from the beginning, and that's kind of what we were. That was a goal for us for this year, and we've stayed there. We had a big one last night and had a chance to maybe creep up even into that top 2 or 3. And that was a tough game in that game against West Fargo. But
did you play 2 yesterday?
Yeah, we played two counters yesterday.
2 counters yesterday.
Yep.
One was against Devils Lake.
Yep, at Davies we played that one.
And then the other was West Fargo.
Then we moved to West Fargo and
so you played one at Davies.
Yep, yeah. Devils Lake was playing at Davies. A game after that. They had a conference game after that scheduled for Davies. So Davies was kind enough to let us come there and play them in the first game of the night. So we moved that time up a little bit, played at 4 o'clock instead of normal 5 o'clock time.
So
we would have time to move over. Yeah, it worked really well.
Yeah.
Worked out perfect. And that game took an hour and 20 minutes.
Wow.
So it worked out absolutely perfect for us.
All right, so let's talk about that 4-0 win over Devils Lake in the EDC counter game. And who pitched? How'd you do defensively, offensively?
Yeah, Jaden King started on the mound for us. And we've seen since that first night against Cheyenne when he started that game, again, was kind of difficult conditions. It was cold, it was windy.
Yeah.
He struggled a little bit to throw strikes, and he had to come out early in that game. And since then, all he's done is strike out 2/3 of the guys he's faced, and he's just been really sharp. So he went the distance yesterday against Davies, gave up 2 hits, 2 singles, a few walks, but struck out 8 again. Threw about 100 pitches and went the whole way, shut him out, and we were able to. It was kind of a 1-0 game, as I said. It was an hour and 20-minute game, so it was moving quickly.
Yeah.
It was 1-0 most of the game, and then we kind of found a way to break through in the bottom of the 6th inning. We got 3 more runs, and Jaden came in and shut the door. So it was a 4-0 win.
So he had a complete game for you.
Complete game, which was really what we needed when we had to play another counter again last night. That could not have scripted it any better to start the night, and he was just fantastic. He had a triple at the plate also, 2 hits in that game for him. I mean, he was just kind of an all-around great game for Jaden yesterday.
Good for him.
Defense was sharp, and we did enough at the plate, especially big bottom of the 6th inning for us. We were a little bit up till then, we had only made their pitcher throw 49 pitches in the first 5 innings. So
wow.
We talked a little bit about having, making him throw a few more pitches, being a little bit pickier about what we were swinging at, and we did a great job of that in the 6th inning then and broke it open. And
that's pretty
pulled it
low
out.
in a high school game.
That's really low.
Less than 10 pitches an inning.
Really low, yeah.
Yes,
That's pretty low in any game, but especially in a high school game, that's really unusual. And I think it was partly because, we were seeing it really well. And we had a good idea of what we wanted to do, but we were just a little too anxious and swinging out of the zone a little bit every now and again and kind of jumping at the ball. So in that 6th inning, we did it exactly the way that we talked about and broke through and found a way to win that game.
Were you considered the home team? Because that was supposed to be a home game for you guys, wasn't it?
We thought we were going to be the away team, and then Devils Lake thought they were going to be the away team, and so we kind of just made an agreement that we would be the home team in that game. So that worked out well for us too.
So then you go over across town there and you take on West Fargo, and again West Fargo is number 2 in the EDC right now. So a tough squad. You knew that going in, and who pitched for you there?
So we started Caden Kappas in that game. West Fargo is one of those teams that they just reload every year. They've got really good baseball in West Fargo. They're well coached. They have
away from this height.
Exactly. Yeah, they have a great feeder programs, and they're really well coached. They know how to play the game. And you know that when you go there, you're going to have to play clean baseball and do things correctly in order to come away with a win there. And we started out really well. We scored. We jumped on them right away. Jackson Fleetfoot with another double. He had 2 doubles in that game.
That's what, 22 now?
He had a double in the first game too. So he had 3 yesterday. He was really swinging the bat well, which is a great sign going into the tournament next week. But we jumped on him right away, scored in the first inning. And Caden wasn't as sharp as I would say he would probably like to be, and as sharp as we've seen him, but he really battled. He was doing more than enough to keep us in the game. We just had a couple of miscues in the field.
Okay.
And they were able to capitalize on that, and that kind of put it away early on. They scored 6 in the 3rd inning, and we decided to shut Cappy down so that we could go to him on Saturday in a relief opportunity if need be, because Caden Hockert will start on Saturday against North.
I was going to ask you that. We got our final EDC game coming up on Saturday. We'll have that on Three Borders Sports Network. Game time, I'm assuming, is still 11 a.m.
11 o'clock, yeah.
Yep, that's the first counter game, so that's at 11 a.m. We'll have that on Three Borders Sports Network. Brian and I will be there. At least I hope I'm there. And then on Saturday, you take on Fargo North. Again, the conference game is at 11, and Caden Hockert's going to start, you said.
Correct,
so.
yeah. And that's going to turn
final home game at John Randall, regular season, but then we'll get to the rest of that.
Yeah, that's going to turn into a big game for us because
you
can see here that they are
they're
almost directly behind us in the standings. They got a big game against South tomorrow. But if they come away with a win there against South, then Saturday's game is for 4th place in the conference. So we can't finish below Red River, so we are going to be at worst 5th place.
Red River, right?
Because we beat Red River, and they've already got 4 losses. Oh, I guess they still have 1 game to play too, but that we would be tied with them either way.
They've got Shanley.
So we can't finish below them. So it's 4th or 5th for us now, which is a really good place to be, but we'd love to solidify that 4th spot and have the whole tournament at home for us.
Because the tournament, if you're a 4 seed, you'll host.
Correct.
The first game on Thursday.
Tuesday.
Oh, that's a Tuesday game.
That's a Tuesday night game. It's just like the basketball tournament.
We're talking about EDC now, folks.
Yep. First round is a Tuesday night, higher seed hosts.
And then the second day is on Friday, and
Friday.
And championship day is on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Semifinals on. Yep, that's correct.
And that is over at John Randall Field.
Yes.
So how's the condition of it right now? Is it pretty good shape?
It's much better than what it was a few weeks ago, obviously.
Yeah.
There are some little things that are not perfect, but, we've been around now. Even at West Fargo last night, they have a beautiful park down there. They have their little things that they have their little issues in the outfield out there sometimes too. So I don't think it's going to be perfect. It's still a high school field, no matter where you're at. But it's much better than where it was at.
Good.
And it's getting there. It's getting there. It'll be right where they want it to be for this summer, and I think we'll have it looking nice and playing decent next week, and that's all we can ask for.
All right, we got the EDC tournament coming up here Tuesday. If Wahpeton can hang on to this 4 spot, They'll be hosting a game on Tuesday, but then on Friday and Saturday for sure they'll be around, and we'll see them playing in the tournament at John Randall.
Yeah. It looks like most likely scenario right now is north-north. You know, that game is probably gonna be for 4th place on Saturday, and they're either gonna come here on Tuesday or we're gonna go there on Tuesday. So it's kind of an exciting time. You know, this is what we've been looking forward to. You know, since we finally got outside and started playing. It's kind of been a whirlwind of a season, but the kids are excited and we're ready to go, I think. So
as our good friend Raleigh Lipp would say, it's March Madness for basketball. It's May Madness for
It's tournament
baseball.
time.
It's tournament time.
That's what we play for.
That's why
tournament
we're
time.
here.
That's
Yep.
right.
All right, Coach. We'll see you on Saturday. Good luck to you and the boys, and then good luck next week. You got a ton of seniors. I don't know if you got them off the top of your head there, but you got a ton of seniors. They're playing their final season for the Huskies. If you want to quick go through them,
absolutely,
that'd
that will be it'll be their senior day on Saturday, so we'll do a little roundup in between games there and have everybody recognized. So we got Jackson Fleetfoot behind the plate. Caden Hawkert will be on the mound in that first game, going around the infield.
Yeah, that's easiest.
Third base is Riley Timian. Shortstop is Caden Kappas. Second base would be Jack Rittenhauer. He's out right now. He fractured his wrist against Fargo South last week. So that was we definitely missed Jack last night. He's been a huge piece for us this year.
I did not know that.
First base is Josiah Hoffman. Then in the outfield we have in the center field we have Gavin Schroeder.
Yep.
And then Keegan Lynch we can't forget about Keegan Lynch.
Yep.
He's a guy that's been around this whole time.
Yep.
He's one of those glue guys. He's he doesn't get to see the field a whole lot, but he's a really great teammate. Comes out every day with a good positive attitude.
Great support.
And absolutely, and we love having him out there. So those are our 8 seniors, and we're going to honor them on Saturday. And
between games,
and a really experienced group. I think we're all kind of just chomping at the bit right now, ready for next week. So we're gonna try to focus on Saturday and see if we can't hammer down that last win and go into the tournament the right way.
So you can host again on Tuesday.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Andrew Lundstetter, Huskies baseball coach. We thank him for coming in, and again, great season, coach, and good luck here in the tournament coming up.
Thank you very much.
And good luck Saturday. We'll be there in Three Borders Sports Network at 11 a.m. for the first pitch. All right, I believe we got Michael McCall coming up next to talk about cowgirl track. Again, Andrew, good luck with the baseball squad.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll be right back after this commercial break. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
OSPTI offers pediatric physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We work with children of all ages that have a variety of conditions that may limit or delay their functional activities. Through therapeutic play, our goal is to help each child participate alongside their peers to their full potential.
Getting the hang of this thing.
This guy is good, man. I'm telling
hang
you.
of it.
This guy is good. Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, and we are bringing you the Giants Coaches Show. We're powered by Red River Communications Cable Channel number 28. If you have Red River Communications, you can find us on Channel 28 just about any time we go live. We'll have something. If we have two events going on, we usually have to choose which event will go on on Channel 28. But
you almost said 125.
I almost did.
I know. It's okay.
And also, we're brought to you by the City Brew here. Hannah and the crew doing a great job. It's providing us with some good wings over there and some cheese curds. I like the cheese curds, but I'm not a spicy
Cheese
wing
curds
guy.
are good, yeah.
I'm not a spicy
More
wing
wings
guy.
for me. There's a
That's
couple
right.
left. I'm gonna have a couple.
I don't know if Michael made it over there to the wings or not.
He was eating down there earlier.
I had the steak Alfredo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
He coaches over in Breck. He can have the steak Alfredo.
All right, and then the City Brew here also has live music with Zach Thomas on June 8th and June 22nd. They've got Kyle Colby here. Again, we're joined now by head coach of the Cowgirls track squad, and that is Michael McCall. Michael, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I'm assuming you were at the Anderson Schuler Relays on last Friday as what was
Last Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep.
I keep saying Friday. Last Thursday as well over at NDSCS. You guys hosted that track meet over there. How'd you guys do? How'd the girls do? Were you seeing some improvements? And
Yeah, that was one of our better meets of the year. We had a lot of PRs that meet.
Let's talk about those PRs. What do you got?
So our 4x1 team, which is Parker Yagi, Emily Gowan, JC Hendricks, and Haley Hansen, and they ran 53.83. So that was the best they'd done all year. They took first place.
I was going to say that's not a bad time.
Yeah, took first place in that one. And then the 4x2 team, which is Parker Yagi, Emily Gowan, Chastity Hansen, and Haley Hansen, and they took first as well with a
Chastity and Haley are sisters?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And they took first as well with a 153.03, so just above that, breaking that 153 mark. So that was really good. Emily Gowan, also Anderson Schuler, took second in the 200 meter. Parker Yagi took third in the 200 meter. Haley Hansen sixth. Chastity Hansen seventh. So we had a lot of them right there.
That was in the 200 as well?
Yep,
okay,
all in the 200 meter. And JC Hendricks as well, ninth place in the 200 meters. So
what a good showing there.
Yeah, Robert Wonick did a pretty good article for the Daily News, and he outlined a lot of that stuff along with Wapaton's results. Also, at the Anderson Schuler, we had some people high jumping for the first time. We haven't had girls high jumping all year. We had a couple injuries. And Mariah Coltis ended up taking fifth. It was her first time high jumping in a couple of years. So she's only an eighth grader.
Wow.
So that was really good. And then Tessa Snyder, she's a seventh grader. It was her second varsity meet. Ended up taking seventh, so her first varsity points in the 1600 meter. So that was really awesome to see. And that's kind of all I got from the Anderson Schuler. But
the youngsters were doing well there, then.
They were. We got a lot of young kids, a lot of 8th, 9th, 10th graders that are placing and doing really well.
That's pretty good. All right, so then did you travel over to the Heart of Lakes as well as the boys did with Eric and the crew?
We did. That's some tough competition. You know, you got Durham, Pelican, Barnesville.
Yeah.
So our 4x1 took third there, and our 4x2 took sixth. Ivy Oshak took seventh in the discus. Haley Hansen, this was her first time high jumping. She saw Rio Goulet and Mariah Coltis doing it. She goes, I want to try that. And, she ended up taking ninth in the high jump, first time doing it. Yeah.
Wow.
And she cleared 4.6. So, I mean, and then Mariah Coltis took seventh at the HOL. Another PR, she cleared 4.8. So, I mean, they've had a week of practice at the high jump.
I was just going to say that takes some talent there when you can go into the high jump, because that's not an easy event.
No.
And I didn't do the Fosbury flop, Brian. I used to do the just roll over it like you rolling out of bed.
I'm surprised you know what the Fosbury flop is. To be honest,
I couldn't do it, and so everybody was looking at me saying, "What the heck is that guy doing?"
So you just tried to straddle it.
I did.
Yeah, that doesn't work very well.
But anyway, it takes talent to do that. So congratulations to the girls.
And they've had a lot of help from Jacob, who's been jumping for a long time, and Bailey Evans too has been helping out a lot too. So those two have been jumping for a long time. They go to jumping camps and everything, so it's been good having them around, and they're really helping out those girls too.
Good. So it was just tough competition, like you said. I think you said Ivy had a 7th in the
seventh in discus. Yeah.
Discus. Okay. And does she throw the shot too?
She does. There's been a lot of tough competition, so she hasn't placed in the shot put for a couple meets here, but hopefully we're getting back there because we got subsections next week.
I was just going to say, now you're probably in the same schedule as the boys, like Eric said, Thursday. Is that correct?
Yep. So subsections on the 25th. We go to Ada tomorrow, but subsections on the 25th.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going to Ada tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then sections on the 1st, and then state is the 8th through the 10th.
And just do the best we can when we get there, right?
Yeah. One of the struggles, like North Dakota can qualify any time, but for Minnesota, you got to do it at subsections.
Yeah, you got to
do it at sections to get to state. So
you can have your PR or your season's best at the Anderson Schuler, but you got to show up when you come to subsections and keep on going.
It's difficult. It's really about.
Yeah.
I know Eric talked about it, like peaking at the right time, trying to get them to peak at the right time. So, as we see these improvements throughout the year, it's really nice because you see these PRs late in May, and you're really trying to get them to where they need to be.
Yep. All right. So let's talk about your seniors that you've got.
Yeah. So we've talked about.
It's our last spring show.
Yeah, we talked about Ivy a little bit. So Ivy Oshak, discus, shot put. She went to state for shot put last year.
That's why I was surprised.
So we're really working to try to get her there again. New throwing coach this year, Kayla Mose, and she's been doing a really good job. And so I think it's just about getting her where she needs to be and just maybe relaxing. Maybe she's throwing too much. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we'll get her there next week.
All right.
And then Grace Miranowski, another thrower for us. And she PR'd at the Anderson Schuler. She threw 25 feet in the shot put. And then Addie Twidwell, another senior for us, and she's more so into the discus, and she also PR'd, I believe, at the Anderson Schuler, throwing over 80 feet. So they're getting there.
So those are your 3 seniors.
Those are the 3 seniors.
Again, all 3 great kids, and it's been fun to watch them here over their high school careers as well. So it's I'm sure they're good team leaders for you.
Oh, they are. They definitely are.
All right. You got anything else, Coach?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Coach, you got anything for Coach? Nope.
No, I don't. Sorry, I know. I'm trying to do stuff over here.
Okay. All right. Michael McCall, thanks again for coming up here this spring and climbing the ladder to get up here, and appreciate you coming up for the spring show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, Michael McCall, Cowgirls track coach, again heading off to Ada tomorrow.
Yep.
So good luck up there, and then subsections coming up next Thursday. So cheer on the Cowgirls track squad. All right, we got Jake Dodge sitting out there in the wings, and we'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. City Brew Hall in Wahpeton is your family restaurant with chef-inspired food and friendly staff. Don't miss their weekly events, including live music, trivia, bingo, and more. Happy hour specials Monday through Friday, along with game day specials during all of your favorite sporting events. 24 beers on tap and brunch served Saturday and Sunday with bottomless mimosas. You're sure to find something you'll love. Follow City Brew on Facebook to see what's happening. If you'd like to join their great team at City Brew, head to brewrestaurants.com/employment. City Brew Hall in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
To the Giants Coaches Show. We're powered by Red River Communications, and we're brought to you by the City Brew. Don't forget here at the City Brew that Hannah and the crew will have Zach Thomas here on June 8th, and then on June 22nd they will have Kyle Colby here for some live music coming up here at the City Brew. And as always, they've got some great food and beverages and a lot of good stuff going on here at the City Brew. So we're now joined here by head coach of the BW Storm softball team, Jake Dodge. Jake,
good evening.
Pretty good season here so far. I'm happy for you guys, to be honest with you. I mean, it's pretty cool and it's a fun team to watch for sure.
Yeah. They're when they get going, they're hard to stop. You know, it's fun to be 11-3. It's fun to keep winning. So it's been good going into playoffs here.
11-3, and your losses came against the AA Holly and also AA DGF. So you know you're sitting pretty good here if you look at in Section 6A, right?
Well, we're 2A with Holly and DGF.
Oh, you guys are 2A.
Yeah, with the co-op.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like last year, I
think
think
didn't tell me that.
I don't know everything.
Oh,
I think last year, and towards the end of the year, kind of got lost a little bit, but we ended up about 500 in regular play, and then there's 17 teams in our section.
Okay.
And we were Final Four, so it was Holly, DGF, us, and Thief River Falls.
Yes.
And then DGF made it to state, so probably be the same teams we'll be battling when we get through playoffs this year as well.
Yeah, that's and I guess I forgot that because it's BW and it's not just Breckenridge.
Yeah.
I was thinking just Breckenridge is single A, but BW now you guys are double A.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, my fault there, kids.
No,
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Wow. All right, so let's talk about some things here, Coach. Friday, May 12th, you took on Frazee, and again another double A school, and you got a couple of wins there too as well.
Yeah, we've been playing really consistent. We're seeing some pretty good pitching, but the girls have done a really good job of taking pitches, not swinging at those ones out of the zone, and then when they do swing or find their pitch, they're putting it in play. So we're moving people around the bases, and that's showing up on the scoreboard.
Some patience at the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, and it's again, like I said, folks, it's a fun team to watch. All right, so a sweep against Frazee, then coming up last Tuesday night, just yesterday. You had Pelican Rapids, and you come away with a sweep on that one, too, as well.
Yeah, we had some really good pitching. Mia has been lights out. What she's able to accomplish, you don't hear about it a lot. It's kind of like that. She's very quiet about what she does, but teams just aren't able to hit her. And she had that one game in DGF, but the rest of the time she's really kept teams under tabs. I think she's had, her ERA right now is 1.5. It's pretty low. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and these pitchers were right around the zone, but the girls just did a great job of laying off those pitches, and when it wasn't the zone, they put it in play. So we scored a lot of runs really fast.
Yeah, it's just amazing here. Again, it's a 20-0 victory and a 9-3 victory for the BW Storm. So it's been a good season for the girls. All right, Coach, and then. Coming up on Friday, you got a Barnesville doubleheader again, and that's at Barnesville, correct?
Yep, pretty scrappy Barnesville team. Every year they put together a good team, and teams have to play good ball to beat them. So I'm sure we'll run into that as well tomorrow. So we got to make sure we're ready to go there.
All right, and then after that, then playoffs start the 23rd, you said?
Yep, next Tuesday. So we'll find out this weekend where our seed is in section. I'm just going to assume we're going to get a home game that first round.
Okay, so let's hope for that.
Yep.
And that would be the 23rd then?
Yep, that would be the 23rd. And then after that, it moves to a neutral site, which is Frazee.
Okay, so then after that, all games are at Frazee.
Until sectional finals, and then it'll go to Thief River Falls.
Okay,
yep.
All right, Coach, again, in your sweep last night of Pelican Rapids, it was senior night. You got some special seniors. I think you got 4 special seniors that you probably want to talk about.
Yeah, we try to recognize those seniors, especially the ones that have, stayed with the program, or like these girls, they've been involved in other sports as well. And I know Coach Watson could talk about a couple of them, and at Breckenridge, Coach Wilson could talk about a couple of them with volleyball, and these girls have been involved, in multiple sports programs, Kanakumo, golf state, basketball state, softball. She's been a big part of what we do, and now she's going to NDSCS.
Yep.
Abby Bronson, with basketball and softball, and just a tremendous at bat. When she heats up, she hits a lot of balls a long way.
She can.
Yeah, Abby Johnson is heating up right now. She had some nice hits the other night, and it'll be fun to watch her continue her career in volleyball at NDSCS. And Emma Etzler's contributed a lot, works really hard at softball and everything she does, and I know she's looking forward to going up to M State next year and going into radiology. So it's fun to see them, just grow as young adults and then, take that next step with their future. So we're excited to have them, the rest of this year, and we wish them well as they move on next year.
Is this your second or third season coaching?
This is my second at varsity.
Okay.
Yeah, I was JV.
So you've been with those girls a few years.
Yep, a couple years. Yep.
Okay. And then I want to go back, and I want to, and again, congratulations to those 4 senior girls. I know them all from around the sports that we've covered, but they're good folks. But you've also got a new player, and I think Brian gave a stat the other night. I was in the tractor that Irea has been hitting around 600.
Yep. She's consistently hitting around 600 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, she has. If you watch her swing, and just the way she barrels up the ball, it's rare for her to not hit it hard. And she's leading our team right now.
She's a sophomore?
Sophomore, yep.
Wow. She almost put one in the pool the other night.
Yeah.
She hit it out the left field. That thing almost went in the pool.
Wow. Yeah, it's gone a long ways. Between her and Addie right now, I think Irea has 24 RBIs and Addie, my daughter, has 21. Wow. So Addie's hitting like 480. Irea's hitting 600. So between those two, if we have people on base, we usually score a couple runs there.
That's got to be a good feeling standing at third base and watching that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun to watch. Something's going to happen. So.
All right, and then the last thing I got to mention here, Coach. Again, we talked about the seniors. Man, you had some good tacos the other night, I heard.
We did. Yep.
How about that?
Yep. Irea's family, they brought us food afterwards, so they had the taco truck show up.
Did you make that one, Watson?
No, that's one we had to reschedule at the last second.
That's
so
right. We had to cancel it.
And by far the best tacos I've ever had.
Awesome.
So looking forward to maybe getting some more of those at a later date. But the girls definitely enjoyed that after the game.
Maybe when you win sections and go to state.
There we go.
Tacos.
That'd be a good goal.
That'd be all right.
Yep.
All right.
That'd be good.
Well, good luck, Coach, against Barnesville on Friday, and then next Tuesday when you find out. So let us know, and we'll make sure we get it out there.
All right, thank you.
All right, Jake Dodge, head coach of the BW Storm softball team. Brian and I will be right back, and we'll wrap this up right after these messages.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002, or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson off to my right here. Giants Coaches Show. We're powered by Red River Communications, and we're brought to you by the City Brew. Don't forget, here at the City Brew on June 8th, Zach Thomas will be here for some live music. And then on the 22nd, Kyle Colby will be here as well for some live music here at the City Brew, downtown Wahpeton, right on 4th Street and 2nd Avenue. Well, B-Dub, that's going to wrap up a spring coaches shows for us.
That was pretty good.
We're both busy next Wednesday night, and
yeah, I got some community stuff I got to do. So
yeah,
it's good.
And I'm going to be in a pickup heading.
Oh, you're going? Yeah, that's right. You're
heading to the east.
You're on vacation.
Yeah, I'm going on vacation.
You're going to Indy, so
yeah, we.
My daughter's down in Indy, so I would say go say hi to her. But you're going to be at the race.
Yeah, I'll be at the race.
She's a little farther north than you are, so.
Well, we had a good spring coaches show. We only got to do a few of them due to limited.
Yeah, I mean,
weather. Weather was a big thing for everybody this spring.
Yeah, it's always hard when you can't get games in and things like that. But pretty good showing. Coaches showed up. It was great. We like to have them here, and we appreciate them taking time to come down and talk to us. So.
Speaking of that, we want to give a shout out to Jack Heidemann. Jack unable to be with us this evening to talk about Cowboy baseball, so we want to wish them well the rest of their remaining season as well. Yep. Jack is a good interview when he was here.
He is.
For a rookie coach, he was pretty good.
I think he gets it from his dad.
Probably.
So.
Probably. All right, you got anything else you want to wrap up?
No, I gotta make arrangements to go to state track, so that's where I'm going next. So how about that? Yeah.
And you and I and Julie Mauk both want to wish our condolences to the family of Shaylee Lip. Raleigh, a good friend of ours, and also does some play-by-play, so we want to extend our condolences there. And it was a beautiful service on Saturday.
Yep.
And we were both there, and it was.
Yeah, and we might have something a little special coming up, so we'll just kind of stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned for that, folks. Watch our Facebook page and our website as well, and we might have something special coming up on that. So, again, our condolences to the Lip family in honor of Shaylee. All right, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. We're going to wrap it up. Our spring coaches show is done. We aren't going to do a summer coaches show, but we might have some summer events coming up, so keep an eye on it.
That's Shrine Bowl, so can't forget that.
We've got Shrine Bowl on the 24th.
Yep.
And
then we'll have some Legion baseball.
We'll have some Legion baseball. Yeah. We're not going to do all of the games, I don't think.
No, not as many as we did last year, but
off.
I need a little time at the lake. My wife needs a little time at the lake, so.
Your motorcycle is calling?
Yeah, I got it out yesterday. So.
Attaboy.
Yep.
All right, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. For Three Borders Sports Network, our Spring Coaches Show wraps up tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back in the fall with our Coaches Show. Stay tuned, everybody.